Hi everyone. My name is Carlos Santana from Angelbeat. I'm here joined by Monica and Samantha. They're part of the marketing team over at CloudHealth by VMware. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing well. How about you, Carlos?
Right.
I'm doing good. New York is one of those polarizing states where when elections going on, everybody's a little bit crazy. But during COVID world, you don't see too many people out there in the streets walking around, being too rowdy. And like any other day, people have to work. So yes, some people are here and there being rowdy, but other people are trying to get to work so they can pay for the bills. Thank you for joining me
Of
on
course.
this little session. One of the things that I wanted to talk about is in 2020, everybody knows the difference between bef- before COVID and after COVID. For marketing folks, it happened to be that there were some initiatives that were live and regional, and now no more live events. How has that affected your marketing efforts, and how Cloud Health and the team over there has transitioned to new initiatives?
Yeah, great question. So for us as marketers, it's been a truly wild year. Of course, we went into 2020 with full plans ahead, very excited for the year and what's to come. And then COVID happened, and pretty much for all marketers, it kind of threw all of our plans in for a loop. We had to be nimble and agile, and what we knew as event marketers and field marketers, we kind of had to transform into digital marketers and virtual event marketing. So it's been a really interesting year and a wild ride, but thanks to partners like Angelbeat, we were able to integrate a couple of great virtual events into our plans and become more confident in doing more virtual events. So for us, the way that the landscape has changed has been crazy. So we imagine for 2021 that we will probably see the same type of thing going on, where we're going in with the mindset of things being virtual and hopeful that things can slowly trickle back into being physical. We miss seeing all of our partners. We miss seeing all of our customers and all of our prospects in person. So we miss the human touch. But we definitely are making the best of what we can do with virtual events right now.
What about you over in Samantha in the East Coast?
Yeah, I would say we're seeing the same exact thing. We had to completely uproot what we had planned for the year. So it's nice knowing that we have, events like Angel Beat where we can just pick up off their calendar, see what events will relate to our audience and will sit well with relatable to what we're doing. So it's good that we can jump into these virtual events, get some leads for our team, and put those to good use.
And I'm happy to hear that your team was able to. I mean, I didn't have any doubts because Cloud Health is a very large company and a great company, but we're able to quote unquote smoothly transition from regional live stuff to now digital. And it helps. It forces companies to start learning about the digital world and immerse themselves more in the digital world. So when we go back, it's going to be a combination of live and digital, and be able to be even a stronger marketing approach to help the sales team or to help put the name out there for Cloud Health. And also, we were static. I know Ron was, and I was myself, to have Cloud Health by VMware be one of the feature speaker in now close to 10 events this year, because your team and your company brings excellent top level content. And that's at the end of the day what Angelbeat is all about, to create that experience for attendees to come in and make their IT decisions, be able to get great educational information to make their decisions at their own prospective companies. Another question that I had, and this is more for us, is how was so far your Angelbeat experience? From what have you heard back from the speakers? What have you heard back from your sales team? And as one of the leaders in marketing for Cloud Health, what has been your experience with the Angelbeat events?
Yeah, so we're very grateful for the relationship that we have with Angelbeat. I know that we have a lot of options in terms of virtual vendors that we can go to market with. But through trial and error, we continue to come back through Angelbeat. You guys have allowed us to have a platform with such a large audience. And not only that, but a lot of it is not rinse and repeating. We're always finding new ways to scale and to change up the messaging. We've done things from virtual events that have been more centered on solutions. We've done virtual events where you guys we're more focused on the industries and verticals, and we are doing virtual events with you guys where we're focused on the technology. So being that there's so many options, I don't look at Angelbeat as a one-stop shop, but more of how do you guys fit into our yearly plans, because you allow us to provide you with content that tackles challenges from many, many different angles. And we're also able, because of that, to provide you experts from various parts of our organization. So I think the fact that you guys have transformed from physical events to virtual events so seamlessly, it's helped us just be more comfortable with virtual events and what we're doing. I love speaking to our team in terms of what Angelbeat events we have coming down the pike. So thus far, the conversations and the feedback that we've gotten from our sales team is that we love the events and they give us a platform to speak on CloudHealth more to a larger audience.
And I would just add too, it's like so great to work with people like you and Ron who are so involved in the process. You're always like easily accessible to us to hop on a call whenever we need to plan things or to go over our talk track with our speakers, or nail down the topics or the abstracts. Like, it's great that me and Monica don't have to think about it so much, because you and Ron are always there to help us when we have a million things going on at once, which is really refreshing and nice to see as well.
To piggyback off that, I would say that one thing that puts you guys above other vendors that we've worked with is you guys are truly passionate about the technology and you understand how everything fits together, how the pieces of the puzzle always goes together. So we're very grateful that you guys take what you know about us and put your spin on it, but also allow us to be true to who we are as a vendor.
I'm very happy to hear all that, and I'm pretty sure Ron is going to be ecstatic to listen to this conversation. And one of the things that I like to point out to the last things that you both said is it comes from Ron. Ron has been doing these events for 20 to 22 years, and Angelbeat as a small company has survived for those 20 years, just strictly doing IT-focused events. So you can only imagine the ways that he has to reinvent himself and how deep he has to go into learning all these technologies to be able to pull out some great agendas and make sure all these speakers can feel like the flow of the agenda in a single track, continuously talks, sequential talks. The speakers feel like everything flows together, and that's Ron's years of experience. So I'm very happy that both of you feel that Angelbeat is a great place to host, to voice your information. And I'm excited for the upcoming events for the rest of 2020 and for what we have in store for 2021.